channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we start, I'd like to thank all of these awesome people for the inspiration on this build. You should definitely check them out if you haven't already. In this video, I'll be taking you on a walkthrough of the build, going over some of my thought processes behind the design choices I've made. Starting from the port, this being a build entry on Jarok the Vikings community server, the portal to the right simulates the port landing for the judges. Otherwise, the portal to the right would not be there. The theme of the build is depicting Haldor as the Wolf Bandit King. You'll see this reflected in the design across the whole build with wolf ears. I wanted to have a port that makes you feel like you've entered a watched and hostile area, so I added multiple layers of sharp verticality for that Stronghold vibe. We also have crates and boxes opened in various parts for a customs check for the goods being brought in. As we exit the port, the road has no rails and is lit up by cold, sharp lamps, visually conveying the hostility with the environment. Further up, we come to the reception area. This is where you start seeing the first signs of there being a hidden home. The roofless gazebo here is to say we might be welcoming, but don't get too comfortable. After that is the entrance gate area. You see weapons laid out on the table and more of them in the boxes. Bandits on guard duty would be walking around here or resting at the table. Wolf Head entrance gate is the centerpiece here. Originally, I wanted to have the wolf's mouth open so we enter into the wolf's mouth, but I couldn't quite get it to look right, so this is the variation I settled with. On the inside, the plan was to have the whole concept in one building, but after various iterations, I just turned it into a checkpoint. The checkpoint gate inside is lit by mist walkers to depict the magic barrier. The workbenches here are the tables where the bandit guards sit or work at. From here, when we go towards the right and up the stairs, we come to the situation room. This is for the bandit guard captains to organize the shift and security details. I started the structure for a home, but it didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to. This build has a lot of such adaptations throughout. Further to the right is a bridge wall that connects the situation room to the armory. Since the bridge wall was an afterthought and wasn't in my original plan, I used crosses to fill it out to save on materials, but I actually don't mind how it turned out. Back from the situation room, the stairs lead further up to the grand entrance of the settlement. Everything up to the grand entrance has a vibe of being hostile. As soon as we cross the entrance into the settlement, it's a very, very different visual vibe. The gold sharp lamps have a wood padding for a warmer and more welcoming look. This area is very open and has unrestricted spaces for driving home that visual disparity between the outside and inside. Following the path, we come to the Bandit King's mansion, where he rules over his people with a golden fist. mansion has views of all parts of the settlement, so the Bandit King can keep an eye on everything. Below his living quarters is the quality control operations, where he personally checks the quality of the goods being brought in to be sent to the black market. His doggo keeps him company on long nights, sleeping on the shipment crates close to the fire. Over here, these doors are supposed to lead to an intricate tunnel system. However, since we can't do that in-game yet, I'll eventually put a portal and build the intricate system somewhere else on the server. The accommodations door just portals you to its second door in the valley below. We'll also pretend that I didn't make those typos on the signs here. Here I added Erica's Odin circle design as well, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Over on this side, we have a section of the wall that's slightly broken. Bandit kids learn to be sneaky at an early age. Now back outside from the main settlement gate, we have a small bridge connecting another structure. This structure was originally supposed to be a barracks, but after placing the stairs inside, it just felt very cramped. Now it just has a lookout point for the entrance and a quick change armory downstairs. I also added some angle pieces with the stairs to just give the stairs a bit of an open feel, but they don't really do much else. Upon exiting this structure, we return to the wolf head entrance once again. We have wolf ears on the ceiling inside too, as well as some hidden exits and walkways on either side from the checkpoint area. And with that, we've pretty much covered everything. Thanks for watching. Cheers, everyone.